This game gets me lavishly wet. Squirt large projectiles. Ooh, no coming back from that, I'm afraid. It's a little bit damp. How more exciting can it possibly get? America is burning. Oh, the enemy are now squirting at us. Yes, that gets me rather excited. That's not ideal. Oh yeah, 3 more. That is shafted. That is not what we want on our own battleships. Something else is going pop. No, not another one! No! Torpedo in the water. Oh my god! Look at the size of that hole! The list is ridiculous. The headache you get from being in there is astronomical. Instant gaming is fantastic. I get my games from here. The game you are currently watching is probably on here as well. All for Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, all of it. What are you waiting for? Save yourself some money. There's a link in the description of this video. Just for your convenience. Click it now. It's American murdering time again. Round 3. Isn't that wonderful? So, if you missed the previous ones, in the first episode we established war with America was a good idea. Reclaiming the colonies is a key strategic interest. So we are slapping the American Navy a new asshole. Isn't that wonderful? So far, if you've watched the previous ones, we have had some serious conflict. Now, this one, we have the enemy fleet consisting of 2 battleships, lots of light cruisers and millions of torpedo boats against my 4 battleships, a good amount of light cruisers and some torpedo boats. The twist, however, is that I believe this fleet of mine is the one that faced this enemy fleet before, meaning ammunition might be an issue and previous battle damage. We'll have to establish that as we get involved, which we're going to do right now. Isn't that excellent? There we have it. Battleships, torpedo boats and light cruisers. And guess what? It's a bloody storm and we can't see fucking anything. Oh, what are you meant to do in that? Well, I'll try and... Well, let's have a look first. Battle damage is not too bad. Ammunition, I don't know, we'll have to investigate that as we go along. I'll just fix them up into some kind of order and see if we can meet them somewhere in this mess. Oh my giddy aunt, we have spotted a ship! How? I do not know. As this is 8.8 kilometers away in a bloody big storm of goodness. Right! And we've also spotted the enemy battleship, which is now squirting at us. If you watched the previous episode, you'll probably see what I mean. It's half underwater because of how wavy it is, but it's that. It has 11.3 inch guns, lots of little secondaries, fairly well armoured, but it's a little bit on the sluggish side, and the design of it means it's probably not going to shoot all of its guns at once. Whereas we get to ours, when we eventually get there, there we go, double click on that, 2 twin 9-inch guns, lots of secondaries which are actually half decent, moderately armoured and moderately speedy. Not too shabby, I quite like them, not bad. Now their battleships are there. We've got some light cruisers there and there, so the torpedo boats are probably going to be all the way around here. And currently our battleships are all alone and need cover. So I better give them a bit of a stop order, otherwise we're going to get shafted, and we don't want that. This is going to be mainly, I suspect, light cruiser and torpedo boat action. I want to preserve my rather expensive battleships, which there alone is 100 millions worth of battleship, and I don't want that gone. Stop the ship and just wait for reinforcements. Who'd have thought, well, that anything could possibly go wrong when they're only firing little guns at us? Well, one of those little guns hit a torpedo right in the centre of the ship, and it exploded. Now it's leaking. How irritating is that? But it is a necessity, because as you can see, things aren't going to go too well if we carry on being a knob. And we have spotted, oh my god, loads of them. Ah, shit. Well, right. I just need these to heavy up a little bit. They can only go 15 knots though, because it's a bit damp outside. I mean, there's not much to see really on the screen, which is a little bit disappointing, apart from streams of death being performed on the Formidable, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. I just need to wait for these to catch up. Hopefully we don't have a flash fire, or I will be rather disappointed. One thing I could do to be a real dick is to send in the torpedo boats, but against all of that, I suspect they might get shafted before they get there. I'm just a little scared of the mass amounts of torpedo boats that they have. Ideally, I'd turn this left now, just to get away from them. Ooh, but I might be able to do a right turn. Ooh, that could work. Yes, okay, we'll speed them back up again, but we'll turn them to the right. We'll have these follow them. That will work. Yes. Then as we proceed good to go that way, the torpedo boats should be able to spring into action. That sounds like a jolly good plan. Fleet maneuvers are commencing. As you can see, the main blob of battleships is now going that way. However, the enemy are closing in quickly, going straight at us. This line of light cruisers is going to be up against it and are going to get nice, close and personal to the enemy and all of their torpedoes, of which I just heard one firing. Oh, but it's mine! Oh, wonderful. I'm glad we have lots of torpedoes, because we're certainly going to need them. There you go, they're firing theirs. Down here we have the torpedo boats, which are following those light cruisers. The Formidable had enough and decided to join the back of the line, which is fine. These light cruisers are actually going to cut ahead, hopefully in time to get between the enemies. Oh, shit! Oh, no, Oh. Oh, we got shafted. Right. You need to go home. Ha ha! That's not good, is it? We'll send them home that way and pack in. Well, the Fern ain't too bad, but another torpedo might be about to hit it, and it did. Nice. My threat of being annihilated is ever growing. That is not wonderful. We need to get away from these torpedo boats as quickly as possible. My issue is I don't want these lines to cross too much. Otherwise, then we have serious problems. I might even just swizzle them around. But I want to keep fire on the enemy. This is the dilemma. We might be allowed to lose the whatever that is. If I swizzle these around, it might just keep the distance. They seem to be maneuvering themselves now. More flooding, and oh wow, the Calliope is getting shafted, but we have sunk a torpedo boat. Ha! Not a fair exchange currently. We do have these torpedo boats, which I'm going to use for an expedition into the enemy's fleet of goodness, and hopefully take out these battleships, which seem to be all on their own. More things are happening. Light cruisers going pop. Reno is not having a good day. Damage, damage, damage. Yes, the glide torpedoes don't have any. Yes, that is good. What is sinking? That is sinking. Cardiff is still going. See, this is the risk. I don't want them getting too close to the battleships because they're not fast enough to get away. This one isn't too much of a threat because it's got no torpedoes left on it, but all this other crap which is proceeding down this way is a major threat. What I might have to do is put them on a smoke screen. We are hitting them, it's just not enough. We don't have the accuracy yet. The crews just aren't good enough. The technology of the time is not fantastic either. But it would appear that we are kind of getting somewhere. I'm prepared to cross the paths here from these. Hopefully this will be enough to get enough fire down on the enemy. More torpedoes are in the water. This is the big problem. Oh, we're about to lose a light cruiser. The Cardiff is shafted as well. 2 engines down is not ideal because you're just going to die. Excellent news. We've got more engine trouble. What are these? Oh, that's them. More flooding. These torpedo boats might have to go in. The problem is our torpedo boats are not really designed to take on other torpedo boats. More designed to do some shagging of enemy large ships. Penelope is getting shafted. Oh man, this is not looking good. Not looking good, everybody. Compared to the last 2 battles, we might be about to lose one. The Penelope has lost all engine power. Torpedoes are coming out of it left, right and centre, but it's just going to get done in. These bastard torpedo boats, we can't hit them very well in this weather, which is allowing them to get in, which is not fantastic, as you can probably imagine. Now they're all in amongst. They are murdering them. Now, because they don't have many torpedoes, they are quite happily easily destroyed. If tickled, it's not too bad, but we just need to make sure that we keep doing it. We've already lost one. Cardiff has managed to recover some engine power, but it's not looking good. These light cruisers are now coming in. These are packed full of torpedoes themselves as well, so it's just going to be a torpedo exchange. Ugh. Each one of these can destroy a battleship. The battleships are just a little bit too valuable to lose right now. Especially when we're going to need them. Need them for their tonnage, need them for... Oh! The Lord Nelson got shafted. By what? I've no idea. Friendly fire? That is not nice. Our own... Oh no, what happened to this one? Oh, you're getting shafted as well. I think we just need to give up. Stuff is blowing up and I don't like it. Come on. Right, you, Lord Nelson, are going to be the escape artist from hell. Somehow, you're just going to be the Doom, well, the escapee fleet. There we go. We've still got, bear in mind, we've still got many guns. It's just these torpedoes are going to be a bastard. We might be okay. We might be okay. Might just have to send these ships on their own to retreat. Normally, I like to have them on a massive line to do it, but if they're not going to... Very good. Oh, something has sank. I just heard a torpedo go pop. Something is now flash firing. Oh, but it's not mine. Yes. Enemy light cruiser. That is excellent news. You're retreating. That is good. That is what we want. You need to retreat. What are you? You're moderate. What are you? You're shafted. You need to retreat. Other things that are blowing up in the background. You need to retreat as well. Right, a little bit more organised. We are now shooting. Oh yeah! Enemy battleship, flash fire. America is burning. Excellent. And now officially sinking. Yes. Another torpedo hit somewhere. Flooding on the Kangaroo. You're our battle line. Oh, something else is now flash firing. Not my ship again. Yes. Okay. These torpedo boats I'm going to send in against their light cruisers. Hopefully they get there. What is this? This is the other light cruiser shenanigan. Not light cruiser. Torpedo boats. We'll send these against the other battleship, which is currently looking like it's all on its own. This looks like a bit of a mess, but it's not actually that bad. Main battleship line is going to go that way now. They're all retreating. These are knackered. You need to go home. And I'm going to merge the two remaining lines of goodness together. Alrighty, a bit more organised. Battleship line with remnants, and then we have light cruiser line, which is currently turning around. Then we have torpedo boats, which is going to be causing chaos now against these torpedo boats as well, which are all currently moderately healthy. Isn't that wonderful? So we're still alright. Battle update. A torpedo boat. The Kangaroo has decided it likes the enemy light cruiser and decided to ram it. Isn't that wonderful? The Wellington is sinking badly. The Kangaroo is a little bit damp, but seems to be not too bad. Now it's looking like it might tickle it again, but either way, it's done its job well. Light, oh no, wrong words, there we go. These are many of the damaged ships currently sort of on their own, which is not very good. So I'm going to manoeuvre the main fleet, swazzle back around, give them some cover, and see how we get on. Let's see if we have a look down this way. Lots of things are there. The battleship is coming in. There looks like some torpedo action. Oh, we've no torpedoes. Excellent. No torpedo action then. We're going to have a swizzle round with these. Something is burning. Oh no, the Brilliant is brilliantly burning. Oh, excellent news. Oh, it's well and truly burning. Oh, flipping heck. That is a damn shame. There's no coming back from that, I'm afraid. It's a little bit damp. There we go. That damp, it sank. Yes. Torpedoes coming in. The Wellington is still afloat somehow. This one's just a bit of a mess. We're ramming again. What are we ramming now? Why are you ramming the battleship? What is the point? Surely that's not going to go down too well in terms of getting a little bit wet. Oh, torpedo in the water. Oh my god! That went bang. The ammunition for the 11-inch gun has just exploded. That was nearly a friendly fire incident again. We've had a few of them. I can't believe it's still floating. How is that still alive? The Florida here is proving a nuisance. That is still alive. No torpedoes, but we're probably going to end up launching torpedoes at that. There you go, just as I said it. Against it, it's not going to be as quick, but I don't want all the torpedoes launching at that. Half of them missing, and then half our fleet going down from friendly fire again. But at least it was a hit. It might go down. The Nebraska is definitely getting a bit wet now. We might have the... oh, yep, as I just was about to say, have a torpedo fired. 2, in fact. 1 hit. And another. That must finish that off. Yeah, it's gone. Instant. Yes. That is... oh, something else hit. Denver got hit. Oh no, don't shoot the battleships with torpedoes. Didn't do very much, though it did cause a little bit of flooding. See, this is the problem. They're now coming in again. God damn it. What's that? That is another little torpedo boat which have probably launched thousands of torpedoes at. Hence, there's another one right there. And another one. Right, it's dead. It's going to sink. And another one. Look at them all. Stop launching them at them. How many does it need? To be fair, it's not dead yet. There we go. Well, talk about being thorough. More torpedoes and flooding happening. Where is our main fleet at? They're over here. The Anson has just received a thorough shafting. Torpedoes. Bastard torpedoes. The Anson is not looking too healthy at all now. Hang on a minute, which one's which? Oh, you are the sinky one. Well, the Anson, I don't think, is going to survive. We have a flash fire on the... oh, it's one of ours. The Amphion. Come on, Anson. Survive. Survive. Swim. With no engines, but swim that way. Amphion is looking like it's going... oh, we're losing ships left, right and centre. This is damage control more than anything. God damn it. Just when you get engines power back, go that way. You're not looking too happy. Lost a torpedo boat now. That's a thought. I've not looked at them in quite a while. Oh, they're just swimming off into the distance. Go back that way. It's these that I'm losing. These are on the limp list. Lots of light cruisers do. Oh, the Anson is dead. Bloody torpedoes. Honestly, what are you possibly supposed to do? I had a bad feeling about this one. And it would appear I was correct. Just too many little boats. What is this? You are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, because I neglected you. As per usual. Quick battle update. 11 ships I have got on the limping home situation. Many of them, their rudders have been destroyed and various other bits of damage. 5 abled ships which are seeming like they're about to receive a thorough shafting, including the Formidable, which has lost engine power. It looks like it's just received some torpedoes from the Denver, which is not very good. We've sank a few of them, but not enough, I don't think. These 3 are doing the stupid things. I asked them to go down here, but they are ignoring my orders. Excellent news. These are dead. We're just more of a case of let's try and survive now. The enemy do appear to be quite spread out, but so are we. I'm just going to try and protect our damaged ships as best as I can now. I don't really have another option. We're just running out of ships which are seaworthy, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, we've caused a good number of them to sink. Many of them are heavily damaged. We're just running out of torpedoes, we're running out of ammunition, we're running out of ships which are seaworthy and everything. It's not the best situation to be in. These, for example, have kept their distance. They still have many torpedoes, which can murder any one of my ships, which, as you can see, is currently happening. Centurion isn't doing too bad, but that's about to receive a torpedo itself from the San Diego. Just like that, 2 engines have gone pop. Not ideal. Might be more of a case now of trying to protect the battleships to get out. A shot in the dark has left an enemy ship burning. Flash fire on the Princeton from all the way over there. Nice. Wilmington nearly destroyed. San Diego not looking too healthy. These ones in the distance are quite healthy, however. That's a little bit of an issue. Everyone's kind of running out of ammunition and abled ships. I've only really got about 3 ships which I'd consider seaworthy left. Some of them are looking a bit knackered as it is. Just more of a case of protecting the remaining battleships now. That's all I'm worried about. The Centurion has just been... Oh, I can end the battle. I'm going to do it. Damn, that... Although it says victory, that was a lot closer than the previous 2. That was more of a headbanger. So, crew losses, we murdered 2,734 and we lost 1,359. Ships sunk. We lost 10. They lost 12. They lost 2 battleships. We lost 1. Light cruisers. Displacement, that's a cheap one. I'm just looking for the more expensive ones. I don't think I lost any expensive ones. I've got 2 light cruisers, of which one is a little one. Ah, we lost 1 big one. Never mind. So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light cruisers. They lost 1, 2, 3, 4 torpedo boats. I lost 3. They lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not as decisive as what I would have wanted. That was a messy one. Oh wow, look at all the crew that we saved. Excellent. So after the last series of battles, this has left the American Navy with 2 battleships, 2 armoured cruisers, 8 light cruisers, and 23 torpedo boats. They are repairing 3 and building 21. Yes, you might think, I've got so much more. Yeah, I do, but some of it's tied up. We have the fleet over to the west, yes, west of America here, which is hopefully going to be banging out some convoy smashing and stray ship straggling. Just like my voice right now, which is also straggling. We have another fleet down here which is doing this colonial conquest, an island from Chile, which is going to be sent over to Peru as soon as they are done. We have the fleet down here in the Falklands, which is hopefully going to be intercepting these straggling ships floating around. As you can see, there's a few. We have another fleet here, which is doing the same thing. Hopefully, doing this, yeah, smashing them, including this 1 battleship, which should be easy pickings for a fleet. We have the naval invasion itself of Georgia, which we have 2 fleets, well, actually no, technically 4, because I've merged some together. That's needed to make sure that we actually win this. So far in this conquest, 13,000 British have been murdered, while we have killed 22,000 United States Marines, probably. Well, maybe not. It is the mainland. So, the other fleets which we have are these three here. This one, quite dandy. They haven't received any combat damage. They are healthy. This lot, hammered. Damage is through the roof, and the ammunition fuel is just non-existent anymore. These need relieving, as you can imagine. Then we have the remnants of this fleet, which is in a similar state. Now, the enemy in these ports have a few bits of crap, and a lot of torpedo bolts and stuff in that one. And what is that? Oh, that is that. Okay. Overall, not too shabby. Where those ships are, however, apparently they are all in Hamilton, which is ridiculous. How are they possibly going to repair there? I don't know. We do have reinforcements on the way, however. They are currently crossing the Atlantic. Oh, it's not the Atlantic. Oh, it is the Atlantic. Yeah, I'm just being stupid now. My brain has decided to give up. We have another fleet which is building. Some more floating around here somewhere. But overall, yes, smashing them. Seeing as we have many ships in Hamilton currently repairing, somehow they've got space for them. Isn't that magic? We're going to send the rest of those damaged ships over to Hamilton and see if they can be magically repaired there as well. While the fat fleet is going to go to Norfolk and see about blockading these in. Hopefully, that will mean we have the playroom now to finish our conquest of Georgia. That'll be a sight to behold. Seeing as we're already on it, around the world, if you missed it previously, I want to be best friends with China. You might be thinking, well, why? China's crap. Well, no. China has many men, and if we go to war with China, our men will have to fight them and get murdered just by sheer volumes of numbers. So I need to avoid that, as gathering your army is a lot more expensive and costly and everything else than what it used to be. It takes time to recover that, and I cannot risk being slapped about by China. The only way I'm going to defeat China is if I have sufficient colonies or allies here, which I can then use as a base of operations and do lots of naval invasions which they cannot hold up against. Until then, no, I'm not going anywhere near them. Russia, meh, I'm not that bothered about any of this yet. I just want to be friendly. I want to be very friendly with Italy. I've decided I'm going to be best buddies with them. They will hold a rather good base of operations for me in the Mediterranean, seeing as they have lots of ports there, and a good number of ships and things in the area to supplement mine. That sounds like a plan, does it not? And given it's Italy, they don't have that much floating around to worry about having to, you know, contain. Unlike France, I need to be friends with them until I can at least contain them, or they sort of fall apart, but we'll have to see how that plays out later on. Spain, they can do what they want for a bit, but I might even become friends with them. Not decided yet. I don't want to go to war with them. I can't defend the key port of Gibraltar just yet. That passageway is also key to shagging your enemies, as they cannot get through if you control it. I would like Egypt, but that's going to be on hold for a while until America is dealt with. If I can hold America, that is such a big plus. That means I could tickle Russia from this side, I can potentially tickle Canada, I can tickle all of this, and it's not that much to defend, unlike, say, Africa, where you need lots of different bits and all that other good stuff. It's just a bit of a mess. Let's see what the enemy do next. Ooh, torpedo boat and transports versus a fleet. Let's tickle this. We all know how this is going to go, but it just depends on how close we are, how quickly we can do it. We have the morning wiggle. Isn't that excellent? Look at that. The headache you get from being in there is astronomical. But anyway, regardless of that, looks like we are close enough to start squirting at them straight away. And their transports are not armed. Oh, excellent news. We can obliterate them. Look at the state of all that. The fleet is organising as we speak. Told them all to turn off torpedoes because I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of friendly fire versus torpedoes, and for the sake of basically an unarmed sort of transports, I don't want to lose anybody. Thank you very much. Let's see the chaos unfold. The little torpedo boat is floating around. What that's going to try and do, I think, is run away. This is actually some good free experience for them. To be completely honest, that is what we like on this channel. Free experience. Oh yeah, they're all getting shafted. The torpedo boats have put them all on scout to do their own things. I just can't be bothered. But overall, this is lovely. I think their torpedo boat is just getting the hell out of there, and I'm not entirely surprised. Although these should be dead by now. This is why we need free experience. Because then we can shoot the enemy. They've buggered off. Oh no, a torpedo boat section has decided to tickle them. Trying to avoid using all my torpedoes, but if we have to, we shall. I will tell these lot that they can use them. Will they fire? Don't quite know. Regardless, all of this is just done. I don't even need to look. It's just horrendous. Got all of these light cruisers over here as well. They're just going to make sure that that thing doesn't get too many ideas. Oh, we obliterate the rest of this. Easy win. Not much left of it now. Oh, it's gone. There we go. And look at the experience you get. Excellent. Oh, with that we've also smashed Miami. Oh, bloody hell. No, please, no. We've got another big battle. This is the remnants of them. I'm going to leave this for the next episode, so there's a juicy battle in that episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you there. I'm glad you liked that one. There's more of that on your screen right now. Make sure that you tickle that before you disappear and hit the like button. That makes me rather excited, and if you hit the subscribe button, I'll be even more excited. Don't forget about the links in the description. There's plenty of good things in there, from a Discord link to instant gaming links and all of that shabazz. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.